This is Rob Temple for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. Delighted to be joined here today by former two-weight world champion, the Jackal, Carl Frampton, here at the Anthony Joshua Andy Ruiz press conference. How are you doing, Carl?
I'm doing not too bad at all.
Good, nice to hear. First and foremost, let's talk about the main event, Anthony Joshua versus Andy Ruiz. Break that fight down for me.
I think, obviously for a standing opponent, I think it's a pretty good opponent for a late opponent. Luis Ortiz was offered the fight as well and turned that down, and obviously you can think what you want about that, but yeah, I think it's a good stand-in opponent. I think Andy Ruiz is probably better than people are giving him credit for. You know, the casual look at him and look at the shape of him and just think he's not good, but he can actually fight. He had a very tight fight with Joseph Parker, his only loss. Could have won that fight. Yeah, he's a good fight, but in my opinion, he's a unit. He's an athlete. Looking at the size difference and stuff there, I think when he lands, it could be over. It could be an early night.
Now, a lot of people were probably on the fence is a fair way to talk about the Jarrell Miller fight when it was initially announced. Then obviously the drug issue meant that Andy Ruiz has stepped in. Do you think that regardless of who Anthony Joshua would have fought, there would have been some form of criticism if it wasn't Wilder, if it wasn't Tyson Fury?
Yeah, I think so. And I suppose that's a bit unfair. You look at Anthony, Wilder and Fury, these guys, they want to fight. And there's politics going on behind the scenes, and the promoters and stuff need to get together to allow these fights to happen. But if Anthony Joshua gets the deal to fight Wilder or Fury, he'll take the fight, no issue. But it's going to be difficult now with the split and the different broadcasting stations and networks at the minute. But these fights have to happen. I was speaking to someone there recently, thinking someone who's in the know and he thinks the fights could happen in the first half of next year. I don't see it. I think I'm taking a little bit longer than that, but they will happen eventually.
Now, you, of course, famously boxed in New York when you faced another Mexican-American in Leo Santa Cruz. Just what is it like for a fighter to be topping the bill in New York? Obviously, yours wasn't at Madison Square Garden, but still in New York as an away fighter, essentially.
Yeah, no, it was an amazing thing. Yeah, I look at myself just a lad from Belfast. So to be coming to the States to be fighting first and foremost was a big deal, but actually to be topping the bill against a great fighter in Leo Santa Cruz was amazing for me and something I'm still very proud of. I think Joshua, obviously, you look at Anthony Joshua and what he's done. He mentioned it up on the stage that he's only been boxing 11 years. He's won the Olympic gold medal. He's unified the heavyweight division. It's amazing when you think of it and you break it down. But I think he's going to be very proud. This will bring its own pressures here, just being away from home. He's been involved in big environments before and big atmospheres, Wembley, Cardiff, Millennium Stadium, and he's used to it. I think he'll take it in a stride. He always seems pretty laid back and cool. I think he'll take it in a stride and he'll get rid of Ruiz inside three or four rounds.
And just finally, because I know you're here actually working, you've got to go and do a little bit of work after this. Out of the consensus top three heavyweights in the world, no disrespect to anybody else, Anthony Joshua, Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, which fight would you most like to see out of those three?
Which fight? I think we've already seen Fury Wilder. I think Joshua against any of the other two, really. Fury or Wilder. Probably Wilder because he has the other belt at the minute, and then Fury after that. But I think Joshua, you know, no disrespect to the other guys, but he's the guy with 3 or 4 belts up there. I don't know how many he's got, but he's the guy with a number of belts. I think he's a number one in the division. Him against Wilder or Fury really excites me.
Okay, well, Carl Frampton, thanks very much for speaking to Boxing Social. Very briefly, we'll catch up again later on. We'll talk about you and your return to the ring. As always, it's a pleasure. Thanks very much, Carl.
Thank you very much.